What's up, guys? Welcome back to Seriously Fun with Katie and Sarah. My name is Katie,
And my name is Sarah.
and it's been a seriously long time.
It's been at least a month, at least.
Definitely a month since we've recorded. Guys, if you didn't know, we did finally put out episode 35,
Yeah.
which is crazy all by itself. Last
True.
week. So if you haven't listened to that episode yet, go check it out. But we're back. We're back.
Yeah.
Seriously, took some time off.
True. Not even intentionally.
Not at all.
Like
Sarah,
it's not like we what?
I feel like we just need to like catch up. Like, what's been going on?
I know. I'm like trying to think of like what's happened since the last podcast.
No, someone just messaged us on the podcast Instagram about something from the podcast that we just posted, and I have no idea the context.
Wait, on our Instagram?
Yeah,
like
you can.
like just now?
Yeah.
I guess if you opened it, I didn't see it.
Oh, true.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so I don't know. It's been a while. Don't really
Wait,
know.
I literally don't. Your sleep hot take. Did we talk about?
I think it was this person is making a comment because you were saying something like you were like getting mad. You were like, if you say like you need 8 hours of sleep, like that's stupid to like go on vacation or something.
I'm about to respond and be like, I low key don't remember what we talked about. And be like, care to fill me in?
Be like, so sorry, blame Katie for everything.
Yikes. Really don't remember. Well, I don't know if the podcast I think I broke my ankle in the last since we've
You're just telling them, no build up, no nothing.
Sorry, y'all, I broke my ankle.
Sarah broke her ankle. Story time.
Here we go. It's really not that fun. Like everyone's been like, can you come up with a better story? Actually, I'll tell you what happened, and then I'll tell you what everybody in the church office has been saying, okay? This is what everyone at my church has been saying. So what really happened was, as you know from the like one or two podcasts we've put out this year, I started working out again with Camp Gladiator and loving it, and it's been the best. And then 1 week, like 3 weeks ago now, at workouts, I fell. Like we were doing shuffles back and forth, so dumb, and there was a crack on the cement and my foot caught it just right and I fell and literally broke my ankle. Literally, like these random strangers drove me to urgent care and then also drove my truck like to my apartment for me.
That's
like
so nice.
Without me. Like I gave them the keys to my truck and was like, can you bring it to my apartment complex? And then fact checker Julie came and picked me up. Well, she came and sat with me at urgent care and then came and picked me up and whatever. And then I went to like the actual doctor as well, to find out what was up. So still in the boot, went back to the doctor today. He thinks it's like healing fine, but he's like, these things just take time.
Yeah.
So still going to be in the boot the next few days and then going to transition into a brace. But the brace is like really complicated. I don't know why I thought it'd be like just a little slip on. Like, no, it's got laces and like Velcro things that go everywhere. It's very complicated. So it's whatever. But let me tell you what the church has been saying.
Okay.
Our business administrator came up with this rumor, but then everyone in the office has clung to it along with our pastors.
I'm scared.
And they've been telling people that I broke it because I was dancing on a table and fell off.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah, and have been saying that it was during my side hustle, wink, wink.
Oh my god.
Yeah, absolutely terrible. And I'm like, y'all have to stop saying that because people are not going to know you're joking.
For sure.
I mean, like, hopefully they know like that's a joke, but you just never know.
I'm screaming. Wait, I'm just like so excited to be recording the podcast. Like I keep thinking like 100,000 things to be talking about. Anyways, guys, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad to be here. Sarah, that sucks. I also, as you know, I did not break my ankle. I sprained my ankle way less intense than your injury. And I hate to say it, but like it still took forever to
Yeah.
feel better, and like sometimes my ankle still hurts. So I'm very sorry. And I know we've talked about this, but like the fact that you live alone is so sad to me because no one can help you do anything.
Correct.
And I don't know. I feel like I the 1 hour that I like felt like I couldn't walk, I was dying. And
Yeah.
it's the simple things that we take for granted, like walking to the kitchen.
Correct. Even like getting up in the morning, that's been like the hardest thing for me because when I wake up, I can't just like get out of bed. Like I have to like I gotta put my pants on, I gotta get my socks on, I gotta put the wrap on, I gotta get the boot on. Like it's just a whole thing and I hate it.
Yeah. Dude, injuries are the worst.
They really are because also obviously I can't be working out right now. And I was doing so well. My trainer was literally like, she was like, she came a couple weeks ago to work and brought me lunch one day. And she was like, I was just telling my husband the other day, like you had been doing so well, like you hadn't missed a class, like all this stuff. And then this happens. I was like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Ugh, yeah, that's so annoying. I
But I do
know.
plan to go back at once I'm healed.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, that's where
Not
we're at.
fun at all. So that's
True.
what you've been up to.
Yeah, Katie, tell the people what you've been up to.
Y'all, I've been in quarantine after quarantine because I see too many people. I guess like 3 weeks ago, Precious worship team drummer got tested positive, and so he exposed a bunch of us, and then so I was in quarantine for like 10 days, felt fine, like nothing, everything was chill, just had to stay home. That quarantine put me in like a spiral of laziness. Dude, I'm telling the podcaster, I know I've told you all this already. I just like really need to go places to like keep the structure of my life. And like I think
Yeah.
that's so common. Like everyone's experienced that a little bit with like corona, having to stay home. Like it just wrecks motivation,
Yeah.
schedules, like just the external factor of events, church,
Yeah.
life group, whatever it is, go
Yeah.
like simply going to a coffee shop to just get work done and like get out of my home setting has like that helps me a ton. So not being able to do that, I'm like, oh, who am I? What is life? What is productivity? So that kind of was a bummer. And then I get out of that quarantine on like a Tuesday. And then the following Thursday, I got exposed again, and so I was like, well, my life is a joke. And so that was the last, dang, that was 8 days ago.
Hmm.
So I'm almost on my quarantine. Then this week, blah, blah, blah. I'm so annoyed. I thought I had COVID. I went home to my parents' house. I was not feeling good. And it's funny because me and Kendall keeping, or like everyone, like you cough once and you're like, it's COVID.
Yeah.
And you sent me a thing earlier, like we forget that like it's literally allergy season, it's flu season, it's everything season. But
Yeah.
all sicknesses have gone away except COVID apparently. Um, so then out of my boredom, I was just getting rapid tests for fun,
Out of my boredom, I can't.
and but apparently I don't have COVID. I don't know. So now I'm back in Baton Rouge and about to be a free woman.
What's the first thing you're gonna do when you get out of the second quarantine?
Well, not to get canceled or anything, but I already went to Lighthouse today
Oh,
because I tested negative like 6 times. Like I do not
that's
have
true.
COVID.
That's true. That's
So
true.
I'm pretty much about to start living my life today.
Yeah. Actually, I think that's how it goes, right? That like you're supposed to I think it's we recently had someone that get it at church and we like had to sit down and go through like who was around that person, what's the deal? And
Yeah.
they were saying that if you're exposed and they were saying that being exposed meant that you were without a mask on near the person for more than 15 minutes. Like if you just like saw them or like walked down the hallway near them, like that doesn't count.
Yeah.
And they were saying that if you were the person exposed, that if you got tested, like the day you found out the other person got it, and then you were symptom free for 5 days without testing positive, then you're good after the 5 days.
I see. LSU's
That's
like
I don't know. That's just what whatever the guidelines were using. That's what it said.
Yeah. LSU's policy is to if you find out the day that you're exposed, to wait 5 to 7 days to get tested.
Oh.
Then if you even if you test negative, they still want you to quarantine the full 10 days.
Okay.
And I went, like, one of the doctors that I saw that was giving me the rapid test, they were like, because you feel bad still, like,
Yeah.
it's not COVID, but like you should still quarantine.
Yeah.
And so, like,
Yeah.
in December, like, I got sick, but it was like a cold, but I felt horrible, but I knew it wasn't COVID because my brother had already had COVID and then he got like just like a cold or whatever.
Yeah.
So if I hadn't gotten tested so many times, I would still be like, oh, I'll stay home, but I'm feeling
Yeah.
pretty chill.
Yeah, I feel like there's no way that you get like 4 negatives and somehow still have it,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah, I feel like you're probably good. Um that's so crazy that happened like back to back and like almost immediately after getting out the first quarantine, like you get exposed.
Yeah, and so I don't know, I'm kind of like well, first of all, I have like a bad attitude about gatherings now. Like I'm like I
Yeah.
don't even want it's like I want to see people, but the fear of like the next
Yeah.
day finding out that someone tested positive or something, I just don't
Yeah.
want to go through this again.
No, yeah, I'm with you. Can you imagine if they came back and they were like, "All right, you see someone today and then tomorrow you're back into quarantine?" Like, no.
I would literally drop out of college.
Okay, not drop out of
I would
college.
drop out of everything in life.
That feels a little dramatic,
I
maybe.
would move to Europe.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding.
Let me tell the people what's going on up here right now.
Oh, please.
I don't know when we plan to release this podcast because technically it's Friday as we record, so I
We
don't
can
know
do
is
it
our
today.
plan. Oh. Okay, Katie.
Sure, why
We're
not?
apparently we're gonna upload this today.
Oh, live. Like this is
I
like if someone listens to it today, it's like very fresh.
That's true. I think I'll believe it when I see it, but it'd be cool to upload it today, but we'll see.
If it goes smoothly and I don't have to do anything, we can do it today.
True. Okay, great.
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
It's Friday, right? It's Friday, February 12th. Well, I guess we'll see when this gets uploaded. Currently, I live in Bossier and it's very cold. This morning, earlier when I was out and about, I had to go to the doctor and all. My like truck said that it was 33 degrees outside, and the Weather Channel app told me that it was 33 degrees but felt like 25. It is so cold, and we literally canceled all of our Sunday activities. Like we canceled worship service, we canceled Sunday school, we canceled youth, we canceled kids, we canceled everything because it's literally about to snow
again.
It's again, this is for the second time. It's supposed to snow Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And I think what's getting me the most is that I'm probably going to be stuck in my apartment like for the next week if it's like really like if it really does. And the Weather Channel, it keeps saying winter storm. What is a winter
like the drama of that?
Yes.
Wait, like, no, I was looking it said like for here it said like freezing drizzle. I'm like, what is that? Like, who came up with that phrase?
Correct. So I just like am prepared to literally not leave my house for the next week. Like we're closed Sunday, and then Monday I found out we were closed anyway for President's Day. I knew our schools up here are out for President's Day because they don't typically get off for Mardi Gras ever, so they're out for President's Day. Yeah. Whereas like in the South, we never get off for President's Day because we get a whole week at Mardi Gras.
Literally.
And so where we were off already on Monday, and so they were like, we'll see how things go and like if we're gonna be off Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever. But if it's like snowing, we're gonna be off. Like, I'm sorry,
for
but
sure.
Y'all can't make me get in my car and drive in the snow.
No, that's the thing that like I'm scared to drive in winter conditions because in Louisiana, like we're not like our roads are not prepared, like our cars and stuff, like we don't have like snow tires, like people in the north are cut out for that.
But see, I also think anytime something like that happens, like they cancel everything anyway.
Literally.
So you're like, it's fine.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I wanted to go somewhere though.
I mean, true. Like, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
need to go to the grocery store, so I don't have to go to the grocery store when it starts raining and gets crazy.
Correct. That's what I did today. I did a grocery pickup today because I was like, I need to make sure I have things to eat in my house. I really wish that someone would come up here and be with me while it snows.
Sarah, I'm actually really considering.
Katie,
I'm trying to think if like there's anything like the point is all virtual, and so I don't think.
you literally could.
But then it's like, will I be stuck until Friday?
Yeah, I don't know. That's like the risk, I guess, of because like technically Tuesday it's not supposed to still be snowing, but it's still going to be 30 degrees outside. So like I'm sure the snow's not going to melt, you know?
Yeah. Okay,
So
that'd be kind of fun though.
I think it'd be so fun. I literally and a lot. I feel like a lot of people. Well, when I was thinking, I was like, "Are people off for if people are off for Mardi Gras? Like maybe they'll be off Monday and Tuesday. Like this is the perfect time to come."
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we are. I think we only have Tuesday off.
Dang, not even Monday.
Yeah, we don't like all of our holidays and stuff got like
Yeah.
completely taken away.
Well, in St. Tammany Parish, which is where my mom lives, their schools like they're not getting off any this week.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like Mardi Gras not happening, so
Yeah. It's literally insane. So yeah, that I'll keep everybody updated on the winter storm.
y'all follow us on social media.
Katie, if they're not following us on social media, what? I'd be
If you're
surprised.
new to us, my name's Katie
Well, I
Fitz.
know Lil Huddy doesn't want to like blow his cover or anything,
Right.
so I understand why you won't follow me, Lil Huddy.
Char and Dix, y'all don't have to follow.
Can we talk about the fact that Kale drives a Tesla now?
Kale is increasingly more relevant to us.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't really care about him anymore.
Then he's decreasingly relevant. You said increasingly more relevant.
Increasingly more irrelevant.
Irrelevant. Correct. Kinda same. Like, what does he do? I don't really know. I would still love to meet Kale just to like finish the joke off and be
True,
like,
true, yeah.
we finally met Kale. But when I saw he got a Tesla, I was like, that does not match Kale.
Yeah, like
Kale needs to drive the truck or a Jeep. Like, no, Kale and a Tesla does not make sense to me.
and especially because like he hasn't moved to LA yet.
Correct. Do we think he's going to?
I don't know. That's why like I don't really keep up with him that like I don't know. I feel like he's been putting out less content.
I agree.
And so
I
maybe he
also
has
thought
stuff. Wait, what?
coming. I thought he was gonna move into like when Taylor Holder and all them like moved into their own house. Like Taylor has his own house now.
Yeah.
And they have like a million roommates. I was like Kale's gonna move and like live with Taylor. That's totally what's gonna happen. And then it didn't happen.
Psycho. Yeah.
So
I don't know. Maybe he has stuff in the works and he's gonna
maybe.
drive his Tesla to California and leave us forever.
I mean, maybe.
Sarah, can we talk about the holiday that's coming?
The holiday that's coming. Mardi Gras?
This Sunday is Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day? Sure. What would you like to talk about?
What are your feelings regarding this holiday?
I actually really like Valentine's Day. I think it's fun, and I feel like I wish that people acted like they do on Valentine's Day more.
For sure.
And like and see, I know there's tons of people that are like, like I'm single, like who likes Valentine's Day? Who says Valentine's Day is just about romantic love?
Yeah, come on.
You
Preach,
know?
Sarah, preach.
Like I feel like nobody said Valentine's Day is only for people that are in relationships. Like you love your friends, you love your families, you love Jesus. So like why can't you celebrate that kind of love on Valentine's Day? That's how I've always taken Valentine's Day. So
She's
I
coming
like
for all of
Valentine's
us.
Day. So I don't know. Why? Do you have strong feelings about Valentine's
Sarah is
Day?
not playing with us today, y'all. Y'all heard her. Y'all fix your attitude. Sarah, I used to like feel like, oh, Valentine's Day is stupid. Like I don't have a boyfriend, whatever. But then Jennifer Johnson really like made me have a change of perspective. Yeah? She's always been like, Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday, and like I've never had a boyfriend, blah blah blah, on Valentine's Day. And so like her hype, I feel like sophomore year made me feel a lot better about it. And then last year was like the best Valentine's Day ever, and like I was single and just living my life. Actually, funny story, I got a parking ticket on Valentine's Day last year from LSU. Yeah. But then obviously February, and then COVID happened, and I never had to pay it.
Wait, that's actually like perfect scenario.
I know.
Thanks, COVID.
I think I also like took an exam that I just had like a busy day. It was very fun. I was doing a lot of things, like a beautiful day outside.
Yeah.
But I feel the same way. First of all, maybe my first reason that I love this holiday is I love the color pink.
Yeah.
And I love pink and red together.
Yeah.
And sometimes even like pink and red and orange.
Nice. Okay.
So like that's really fun
Good
for me.
sunset vibes.
Yeah, like a good nice sunset.
Mhm.
But no, I feel the same way. Like just we like obviously love every person in our life, like not
Yeah.
just a romantic partner.
Yeah.
So just go crazy.
Yeah, like I don't understand. I mean, yeah, sometimes, especially on Facebook right now, all the like old married couples I'm friends with, old married couples, like my mom's friends or whoever. And they've
LOL.
been actually, why do I even say old? People my age have been posting it too. The like how you met challenge or whatever, and it's like all these different like questions of have you seen it?
I haven't seen
And
it this year, but I've seen it before.
everyone that I'm friends with on Facebook's posting it. And so sometimes I'm like, okay, we get it. Like y'all are all in relationships.
Wait, Sarah, should we do one right now?
Of us?
Yeah.
And just go through. Wait, okay, I'm about to pull one up because I can think of someone that posted one.
Please pull it up and let's play.
And let's like go through the questions. Wait, that's actually really funny. Who posted? Oh yeah, okay. I know. I can think of somebody who did. Okay, she posted it yesterday. Okay. How'd you meet? I guess
The Refuge.
Did we meet at Refuge?
Like Chi Alpha Refuge.
Yeah, Chi Alpha Refuge. Okay. First date?
It would have to be like
First hangout?
Yeah, like I'm thinking of the day that I feel like we talked about this for
We
some reason
did in
recently.
the Union.
Yeah, planning the girls' getaway set list.
Yeah, planning girls getaway.
That
All
was our
right.
first date.
How long have you been together? So how long have we known each other?
Oh, I'm about to freak out when we find the time. Almost like 4 years.
No.
Yeah, in August it'll be.
Because you came to LSU in the fall of 2017.
Yeah. And like we didn't meet necessarily right away.
Yeah.
So like 3.5 years.
Yeah, that's still crazy.
I joined the worship team spring semester, so I guess like next.
So probably spring would be when. But I remember because I remember. See, I feel like we met. I remember meeting you at Breakaway.
Oh yeah, true.
Because Katie Price was like, "OMG, you need to meet Katie Fisk. Like she goes to Refuge too or whatever." And I was like, oh, "Hey."
Okay, so yeah,
that's crazy. Okay, next one, married.
we got married when we started the podcast. This a whole covenant right here.
The podcast is a covenant. Age difference.
I'm 21 and a half.
I'm 23 and a half, so 2 years. Yeah, because I'll turn 24 and then you'll turn 22. So 2 years. I said 3 years. 2 years.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. This one's fun. Who was interested first?
Definitely me. Dude, I thought I've said this before, but this is funny that we're doing this.
This is hilarious.
I thought you were so cool, and I was like, not this cool girl. Not she don't want to be my friend. Like I'm a stupid little freshman, like you told me I am. But then I met you and I found out that I'm cooler.
Oh. Okay, we're done. Bye.
Breakup date today, February 12th, 2021.
I'm dead. Yeah, it's honestly so funny to me, like when you say that, like that you thought I was so cool. I mean, I am, but
you are. Well, it's just like in the way, I don't know if this will make sense, but like you were already in the place that like I was getting to, kind of like you had all the friends, like you were leading worship, like, and like I just aspired to have what you had.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Okay. Who is taller? I think me.
Yeah. How tall are you?
5'7".
Yeah, we're about the same height then. I'm like 5'6".
Okay. So I'm taller.
Okay.
Oh, who said I love you first? I don't know.
probably like you in passing if you were like, love you to the worship team. In an email, love you guys so much.
Wait, actually, I used to always send emails and I always ended it with love you guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Most impatient.
You.
Yeah, I'm pretty impatient. Most sensitive.
Also you.
Yeah. Loudest.
Tough. You. I don't know. Dude,
I think
you're like louder more consistently.
Yeah, that's
but
what
I
was
can be
gonna
pretty
say.
loud.
I was gonna say that you can be loud, but I'm loud like all the time, like 98.8% of the time, where you're only loud like some of the time.
Yeah, like if I get worked up, I can get very loud.
Yeah. Most stubborn.
What does that even mean?
Like,
I'm trying to think of, like, in the context. Probably you.
You think?
Yeah, like I'm like way more likely to change my opinion about something.
That's actually true. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure, we'll go me.
Okay.
Falls asleep first.
Definitely you.
Definitely me. Katie never sleeps. Cooks better.
Me.
Yeah, Katie cooks. I don't.
I'm a little chef.
Okay, not a little chef. Better morning person.
Better?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like
I'd
you
say-
are more of a morning person than me.
Like if we both had to wake up in the morning, who's gonna be? But I think me. Like I think you're gonna be crankier, right? Or Katie just doesn't get up.
Yeah, like I just don't see
She'll
the
say
morning.
she's going to
so
and then not.
You can have it.
Okay. Better driver. I don't know.
I'm a pretty average driver, I would say.
Same. Most competitive. I say you.
Probably, maybe.
I'm not very competitive. I am competitive, but for dumb things, you know? All right. Okay, I don't know about this one. Funniest.
Comment
Katie-
down below who y'all
Katie just
think
put her
is the
hand over her
funniest.
mouth. I would say we are equally funny.
Sarah,
I think-
even you saying that is the Valentine's Day gift I needed.
What, that we're equally funny?
Yeah.
I also think we're funny in different ways. I mean, we definitely have a similar sense of humor, but I think that we also have some differences, no?
Yeah.
Why? What were you going to say, Katie? Were you going to say that you were funnier?
No. I think that's tough. Like we're obviously both funny, seriously funny, whatever.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of like our stuff. Like I have to, if I like get in a joking mood, I'll make literally every last sentence that comes out of someone's mouth into a joke. But I don't always do that. But I feel like you, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a little bit goofier than you, though.
You think?
Yeah.
Maybe.
But everything is just like funny to you. Like no matter what, everything is funny.
I actually saw, this is actually really funny. So Matt James, The Bachelor, which we're not getting into all the Bachelor drama because I don't know if you've seen any of it, but there's some like legit problems happening, but we won't have to talk about that. There's like people say that Matt James like laughs at everything and like thinks that all the girls are funny and like all this stuff. And I'm like, that's me. I think everything everyone says is funny. Like, because people are funny. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's just, I think people are funny. So whatever. Okay. The next question. Where do you eat out most as a couple?
Freaking Fat Cow.
I guess actually true. Every time I come to Baton Rouge, we basically eat at Fat Cow.
Yeah.
Sure. Fat Cow. This is a hard one. Who is more social?
Probably you.
I was going to say me because I feel like you are, but I don't know.
You would like jump at every opportunity to talk to people.
Correct.
I'm not like, I obviously love people a lot and I'm super like I can be very extroverted, but I also am like, let me stay in my room.
Yeah. Yeah. If you say like people like I'm there, you know, like yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely
I would consider. There would be no
who
consideration from you.
is the neat freak?
You.
I don't. Oh yeah, I would say I'm a neat freak, but
I don't think neat freak is the right word, but like who has like neater or more organized space, 1,000,000% you.
correct.
Y'all, Sarah
Okay.
washes her dishes by hand.
I don't know why Katie thinks this is so crazy.
That is, first of all, I don't do not me exposing myself.
You don't do the dishes?
I do them sometimes, but
So who does the dishes?
Brienne.
Your dishes?
We all do each other's dishes. That's the okay. I'm
No.
actually really curious. I think it's very fascinating to talk to like people's like like talk about other people's roommate dynamics.
Yeah.
Kendall and Brienne and I act like we are a legitimate family. Like what's theirs is mine and what's mine is theirs. And like we don't really
Yeah.
ask and like we just take care of everyone's stuff. I
Yeah.
think sometimes like if there's something gross, I'm like, y'all could do that, like whatever.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm not like I don't wash my own dishes. That would be crazy talk.
Okay.
Brienne cares. I don't know why I'm going on a tangent about this. Brienne cares the most about the kitchen being clean, so she most often does the dishes.
Okay. Okay.
But like if it's
I mean, I get it too. I mean, I'm about to cough. I
COVID.
guess I get it somewhat because like when I lived in Amberlin and when we lived in the house, like if I had dishes to do and like there were a couple bowls in there from Kyrie, like I would just do them. Like I wouldn't
Yeah.
be like I'm not doing those because those are Kyrie. Like I get that, but I would never go in the kitchen after like Kyrie cooked and be like I'm gonna wash the dishes. Be like, nah, girl, you can wash the dishes. Like
Yeah.
I'm cooked. But if there was like one or two things in the sink and like I was trying to wash mine, I probably would just wash whoever's was in there. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times too, like I'll be like, I'll unload it if y'all will load it or something.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think I would even be able to tell whose dishes belong to who.
See, I only knew because like I would know like I didn't use that bowl. So somebody else used that bowl.
Yeah.
Like because we shared like plates and like we didn't have like these are my plates, those are your plates. Like we
Yeah.
shared stuff. Um but yes, I do wash dishes by hand mainly because I think it's a waste to use a dishwasher on just me.
Yeah. It
Because
makes sense because you
my
probably
things would never get clean because I would take me forever to fill up a dishwasher.
no, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I just wash by hand.
But
It's
you
fun.
also said you think it's like therapeutic.
Yeah, I also kind of find it fun.
Oh, okay, no.
Well, and it's nice sometimes to be like, all right, I'm gonna wash these dishes. I don't know. It's nice.
Okay.
Whatever. Okay, these
Single,
next two
everyone. Single. She's
these,
single. Will make a
these
fantastic wife.
true. Very true. These next two are not going to apply to us.
We can twist them.
Okay, sure. Let's see how you twist these. Where was your first kiss?
Okay, our first hug. Um,
That's if you know where, I'm concerned.
I don't know.
And then the second kiss was who initiated the first kiss. So
Okay, next.
again, yeah, that's what I said. You're the one that was like, we could twist them. This one's okay. This one says, how long did it take to get serious?
We're still working on it.
We aren't serious. That's
We're
the whole point.
seriously fun.
I'm
We'll never be serious anything except fun.
true. Who picks where you go to dinner?
Me. Sarah can never decide.
I normally just don't care all that much.
Oh, I have the vlog footage.
Oh, do you? I thought you deleted it, Katie.
No, I don't have the one from when.
Oh, now Katie. Oh, now Katie finds the missing vlog.
No,
footage.
listen, Linda.
Okay. I'm listening.
A live argument for Valentine's Day. I have the stuff from when we were in the car. I don't have from when we were in
The restaurant. Well, that sucks.
Whatever.
Okay, who is the first one to admit when they're wrong? I'm never wrong.
I was about to be like, neither of us have ever been wrong in our lives, so I don't. That doesn't really apply to us. That's
Yeah,
tough for me, but I do think
same as well, but
that it probably me.
sure. Who wears the pants in the family?
Sarah.
Sure. Who has more tattoos? Me. Katie doesn't have any tattoos, so it's me, everyone. I also love how I guess people know our voices, right? Because we just keep saying me or you or me or you. Like people know what we sound like, right?
I think so, yeah.
What if someone didn't know which one we were and just listened to the podcast and just guessed and was like, oh, is that Sarah or Katie?
If that's you, check out our YouTube channel.
True. Okay. Here. Oh.
I'm scared.
Who sings better?
We also have extremely different voices.
Incredibly different voices. So I mean, we both sing. So
we're not even going to decide that one.
Yeah, I think that's stupid.
You can also privately tell us who you think sings better.
Comment
Brandon
down below.
Dast, if you're listening and you have the audacity to choose, go ahead. We'll take it.
Honestly, I'd respect someone if they decided to tell us.
I wouldn't. I would be scared.
This one's dumb that we're not hogs the remote. I mean, we're never in the same place, and when we are, we're not watching TV.
Yeah.
Spins the most. I would say probably me.
I'm gonna say you because you make like frequent large purchases. Like I like spend like small amounts of money a lot, but you are like, yeah, I'm just booked 16 flights by whatever.
That's true. That is true. Yes.
And 15 concerts on the way.
Okay, not during COVID. Did you go to the same school?
Well, yes. Kind of, yes.
Well, not high school, but
college.
Go Tigers. Where is the furthest you have traveled together? I don't think we have traveled together, which is crazy to me.
Wait, why was I about to be like Jolo?
Girl, you weren't there.
I know. Technically, dang, I'm crying. Have we really never been on a trip together?
I don't think so. Only thing that comes to mind is Salt, and we didn't like really go, like we didn't ride in the same car, but we were both in Dallas.
Oh, well,
like
that can count.
Sure. I think that's it, right? Yeah, Salt. Who drives when you're going somewhere? We don't.
Me, based on our experiences.
I guess. Sure, Katie.
No, but then you were driving me sometime. Whatever. And
that's it. And then post a photo.
That was fun.
That's so funny that we just did that.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. See, look, you don't need to have a little love interest.
True.
Just start a podcast. It's the same thing.
Just start a podcast.
What if I was like,
actually, Katie, I do have a boyfriend now. I'm going to tell you on this podcast. Why you have no words?
Lil Huddy.
Lil Huddy is a little too young, Katie.
And a little too dating Charli D'Amelio.
That's what I'm going to do. Whenever I do get a boyfriend, I'm not going to tell you at all. And then on the podcast one day, just be like, hey.
I won't believe you. And you're not going to be able to not tell me.
Yeah. Number one, I'd probably have a really hard time not telling you. But also, what if I did and like had him here and was like, welcome my boyfriend?
I would physically I would simply pause the podcast. I think that's so funny when people say simply blah, blah, blah.
What?
Simply?
Like Simply Lemonade?
Like people say that. They'll be like, I would simply hang up the phone.
Blah, blah, blah. Wait, Katie, what we have to talk about.
Duh, what's up?
David Dobrik.
Okay, if you don't know, David Dobrik has been out and he used to make vlogs, and then when COVID hit, obviously he couldn't like do fun stuff, be with people, so he stopped making the vlogs. Truly just traumatic and like not
Yeah.
good for anyone. Recently he made a video on his second channel,
Yep.
and it's a house tour. He just bought a new house. It's truly next level.
It's ridiculous.
Like just insane. And in the you got hiccups? And in the video, he shows his house, blah blah blah, whatever. But also, he has a podcast. If y'all didn't know, it's called Views. I know we talk about it sometimes. Sarah listens to it a lot more than I do, but I'm about to start listening because they're finally doing like they're finally catching up to our level and incorporating a video component to their podcast. And if you're like me, you love a good visual aid. So the podcast
Yeah.
studio is so beautiful. And I
It is.
keep thinking, I've been meaning to research how to get a microphone that plugs into my computer that I can hold and chill so I can be like them.
Yeah, because they look in Zane. I always do this. I was about to say Zeef and Hain. Heath and Zane also use like wired microphones that they can like hold. Yeah, I also am just confused though. So is he just gonna start posting on a second channel now? Like, is there a reason that he didn't post that on his like actual YouTube?
So the only thing I thought of is like his normal channel vlogs are 4 minutes and 20 seconds, and this one was longer, and he like posts longer videos on his second channel. So maybe
Oh.
he just wants to like keep the first channel
With the short.
just like the OG vlog content.
Yeah, I get. Okay, I guess. The most ridiculous thing in his house, there are two that I think are really ridiculous. Actually, a lot of it. Number one, he has a water fountain that literally is not water, but it's Hawaiian fruit punch.
Yeah.
And that's like in the water fountain. He also, on the podcast I was listening today, actually, was talking about how he has like a bed that's 12 feet by 12 feet.
That's
It's like
so
bigger.
massive.
It's like bigger than a California king. And supposedly he wanted to do that because Kourtney Kardashian also has like a bigger than a California king bed, and he wanted to have a bed bigger than hers. So he found out what her measurements were for her bed, and he made it bigger.
I'm dying. That's actually hilarious.
It's so funny, but he was also saying that it's actually like the worst bed ever. Because
Why?
he said that like it feels like you're sleeping on the floor because it's so big. Like there's no like, oh, I'm on a bed right now, because the whole bed is like as big as his room, like it's huge. And he was saying to like get up and get a glass of water or something, he has to like fully roll like 5 times to like get
Oh
out the
my
bed.
gosh.
And he can't just like get off the bed. I was like, this is first world problems if I've ever heard them.
True. But also it sounds amazing.
I think it'd be cool, yeah. Would I want one? Absolutely not. But just to be able to be like lay down on a 12 by 12 bed just for like the fun of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I really enjoy my space when I'm sleeping.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. That's all you.
Like
That was your one thought.
like when you're even because like I have a full size bed, so like even when I'm in like a queen size bed in a hotel or something, and I like can starfish without touching the other person, amazing.
Sure. I mean, that's cool. Oh, Katie's doing it right now. I mean, it's cool, but obviously, as you know, I have a twin bed and I love my twin bed because it's just perfect. It's just me. So I don't need like a whole bunch of room and like,
Yeah, I guess.
So.
Have you always had a twin bed, like growing up and everything?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess that's why like I'm not as used to that.
There was one year this summer that I lived with my uncle in their like backyard apartment, he had a queen bed in there. And so I had a queen bed that summer. But other than that, I have always slept in a twin bed. And I like it. Like, I don't know. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
But I also think that, yeah, like because you did not have a queen bed is what you're saying? I mean, a twin bed?
Yeah, I mean I did for like periods of my life, but not as frequently.
Yeah. So I think that's probably why it makes it harder,
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just remember this. When my parents got divorced, long story short, like basically like at my mom's I had a twin bed, but
Uh-huh.
then She moved into a house, like a different house from like the first place we were living, and I literally put 2 twin beds together and like tried to like make that into my bed. It obviously did not work very well, but I
Correct.
just remembered me doing that.
That's really funny. I remember my friends like in high school or whatever that had a bigger bed. Like when we were going to college, they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to sleep in this like dorm room bed," and I'm like, "I don't even care. Like that's the same,
Yo,
you know?
I
Like I don't
loved my bed in Kirby.
Okay, I about to say I loved my dorm room. I've loved my dorm bed at both Spring Hill and at LSU because I had the nicest mattress topper
Yeah,
that like made
same.
it so comfy. And see, at Spring Hill, they didn't have the option like because at Spring Hill, like we didn't have these. One, my dorm was big, like it was way bigger than my LSU dorm. But like the bed was like a legit like the mattress was probably like a dorm bed, but like the bed was like a legit like wooden bed that like didn't move up or down or anything.
Yeah.
And when I got to LSU my second semester, I wanted to have a tall bed, so I did, and I thought it was like the most fun, except for like when I'd have to stand on my chair to like get on, like, you know, that was a little annoying, but
Yeah, I never like lofted my bed the like highest height. I had it like it was like low,
yeah.
but I could still like jump up on it.
Yeah, see, I couldn't, and when I was in Blake, I couldn't. But I think because I was coming in at the middle of a year and my roommate had a roommate like previously and then she like moved out or whatever. And so like I didn't rearrange the room when I got there, you know? Like I got there
Yeah.
and that's how the room was. So I was like, cool, this is what it's going to be. And literally when I think about how small that room was, insane. Absolutely insane. And the fact that like that's where we lived,
I know.
like shit,
No,
that's where I lived. It's crazy.
no, so me and Kendall are trying to move
Oh,
and
yeah?
yeah, and I'm like terrified. Not terrified. Like probably without a doubt I'm gonna have to downsize my closet. Like I have
Yeah.
a walk-in closet right now and I never really like thought of it as a walk-in closet. But then I
Uh-huh.
was watching a YouTube video and the girl was like blah 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 walk-in closet. I'm so jealous of people with walk-in closets instead of like just like the sliding
Yeah.
situation. So
Y'all are because wait, what is I'm now about to like just expose everyone. What's Brienne doing after she
Brienne just not just but like got accepted to this program missionary program. It's called Focus Fellowship of Catholic University Students. It's 2-year commitment. It's psycho. Not psycho, but like the thing that's psycho about it is like she commits and they place her at a university, like anywhere in the United States, which is incredibly fun for me. So out of
Yeah.
Brienne's comfort zone, we're very proud of her. Shout out Brienne. She's not listening to the podcast.
Wait, that's so
Um
fun. So does she know where she's gonna be yet?
no, she
Or
doesn't. She doesn't get her placement till like June
when does she go?
in August. I know. Like it's
And so it could be
official.
anywhere. Like they could be like, all right, you're moving to Maine.
Literally anywhere. And so I think prior to COVID, they would try to do like keep it like regionally. So like if you went to school in the South, you would like kind of stay in the South, North, obviously that. But I think this year they're like they asked her like, "Are you open to moving anywhere?" And so
My gosh.
I know, so crazy.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, she's really excited. So like there's Focus missionaries at LSU that like she's um
Gotcha.
like have been really influential in her time here. So she's
Oh, that's so
doing
cool.
that. I know it's crazy.
That's cool.
So the joke is that she's betraying us, she's leaving us, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. She has having the audacity to follow God's will for her life.
How
And
how dare she follow God's call?
therefore leaving Kendall and I to move into a 2-bedroom.
Did y'all not want to try and find another roommate, or y'all wanted to just keep it the two of y'all and find something smaller?
We it's not like it's not a secret, but like we were gonna have a third roommate and then like talking to that person felt like it was a better fit for her to live with someone else and just like Kendall and I to stay living together,
Gotcha.
which Kendall and Brianna and I have lived together. Brianna and I have lived together all 4 years of college, which is
Yeah.
psycho. And then us three have lived together for the past 3 years. And so
Yeah, y'all have been
I
there for a long time.
so long, like to think of not living here is just weird and like I probably will cry.
Yeah.
But what was I about to say? Like, personally, just removing Brienne and, like, Kendall and I staying together is less of an adjustment than adding a, like,
Adding.
third completely different person.
Yeah,
And so I
definitely.
think for the sake of just, like, I don't know, like, roommate dynamic.
Yeah. No, I definitely think it would be difficult for someone else to be walking into a roommate situation where the other two roommates have already lived together for the past 3 years,
Yeah.
and then you being this new person. I definitely think would be difficult.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
So, yeah, Kendall and I are really excited. I'm getting a cat, like, as soon as we move out.
Are you not allowed to have a cat there?
We're not.
Oh. Are you, like, dreading having to pack and all, though?
You think I've thought about that?
Wait, when draws lease up? Like, when we all have to leave?
We'll need to be out by August 1st.
Oh, okay. That's what I've literally lived here for not even a year. I guess it'll be a year in June. And I cannot, and I mean, I'm gonna stay here. Like I have nowhere else to. Like I'm staying here, but I can't imagine having to pack and move my apartment. Like I don't want to do it. I don't ever want to do it. Like I'm never gonna do it. I guess I'm living here for the rest of my life. Like, but
Raising your kids in that apartment?
I've also decided though that whenever I do move, whenever that is, apartments to whatever, like I'm hiring movers. Like me and my mom are not doing it again because I have way too much stuff.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And I think we've talked about this in the podcast too, like, since we've lived here for so long, like, I've just accumulated so many things, and I'm probably recently in the past year, I feel like I've cleaned some stuff out that is good, but, like, just, like, all over the house, like,
Yep. Yeah.
just
That's
stuff
how
that
I
I
felt. That's how I felt leaving Amberlynn, the house in Baton Rouge. And we'd only lived there for 2 years, but 2 years, like you said, you accumulate so many things. And especially being in like y'all's apartment is big. Like y'all have a big apartment with lots, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
then being, like in a house, like our house, we had multiple closets, like not just like our bedroom closets. We had a hall closet, a bathroom closet. We had a closet in the living room, like all these closets that just had things in them. We had drawer, like so many places to put so much stuff, The
Yeah.
kitchen alone was a nightmare to have to like, especially because we had to figure out like, okay, wait, whose is this? Like, wait, who's gonna take these? Who's gonna
For
do this?
real.
And so, I mean, I guess it's nice that you and Kendall will be together, but then you also have to figure out like what's Brienne's, like Brienne's gonna take. Oh, I'm dreading it for you.
I'm more, like, emotionally dreading it.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh. It's gonna be crazy, but
Yeah. So have y'all started looking at places or not really?
we have, I don't know, it seems kind of early, like,
Yeah.
I've been, like, looking on Zillow, and I, like, found a place that was cute, and I contacted the realtor, and the realtor was like, "Are you ready to move in the next 30 days?" And I was like, "No, I'm not."
But like,
Um,
honey.
so I guess it just depends. We
Yeah.
really wanna get a place in the Garden District,
Cool.
and, like, live more over there, because I just think that would
Yeah.
be so cute. We're, like, obsessed. Brandon Dast and company ruined my life with their house situation. Like, it's so nice. Like, their
Yeah, it
huge
is.
backyard, they got a trampoline, they have fires, they have a tree, they have all of these fun things, and, like, we just love the idea of a house, like, even a
Yeah.
smaller house. Don't know
Yeah.
how practical that is financially,
Yeah.
but especially, like, just with the 2 of us, but we've looked at some, like, really small places that could be possible.
Yeah. That's cool.
So,
That's exciting.
it is exciting. I think well, like, already this year, like, me graduating college, starting the internship, like, it's gonna be an insane amount of change, but I
Yeah.
think too, it's gonna be really refreshing, like, just to not be, like, a formal student anymore and, like, move to a new place and, like, kinda get resettled.
Yeah.
Um, will have its downsides for sure, but I also am, like, looking forward to just kinda like a fresh start.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I feel like especially since like, yeah, you'll be graduating, you won't be a student anymore, like to do something different. So it doesn't feel like, oh, I'm just living the same old life.
Yeah,
Especially if y'all didn't live like in the middle of college. Like if y'all moved over to the Garden District and was a little more away from apartment life and whatever, it
yeah,
just feels less collegey.
for sure. So
That's so cool. That's so
exciting
exciting.
stuff. Like, I trying to like picture my life in like October of this year is quite impossible. I have literally no idea what it's gonna look like.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what's so crazy about, because like if you ask me what October of this year is gonna look like for me, like I'm gonna be doing exactly what I'm doing now, except it'll be October and I'll be getting ready for Christmas instead of Easter. Like,
yeah.
you know, but that's so crazy how in different times of your life, like looking forward is more difficult than other times, you know?
Yeah.
Actually, in October, I'll be in Disney World because I already have a trip booked, but you know.
Point proven.
But yeah,
yeah, and
it's so cool.
Obviously this year for me is different even than last year. Like last year, February to October, I would still be in college, but my graduation year.
Yeah. It's so crazy. I can't believe you're graduating. I can't, my brain can't comprehend it.
No, same. Earlier I told Brienne, she was like, what are you doing? I'm like, taking an exam. She's like, why did I forget you were in school?
I'm done. Wait, has Brienne graduated?
No.
Oh, she graduates as well this year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, Sarah, it has been some time.
I tell me why I kind of forgot we were recording a podcast.
Just catching up. That's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to catch up with you.
Perfect.
Know what's going on in your life. Catch the podcast up. We're back.
Woo.
Thanks for listening.
Yes, y'all. Please. Thanks for not hating us for taking an unannounced break.
Let me find out y'all hate us.
I'm dead. But for real, y'all, thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening. If you have any podcast content suggestions, we will kindly take them and then proceed to not do them.
Probably not. I don't really know.
But no, on the real, if you have anything exciting, let us know.
Yeah. Wow. Love y'all.
Thanks so much for listening. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.